Everybody, welcome back. Ooh, I forgot to empty out my drawer. I finally filmed these for the shorts, so now their destination is the Ziploc bag. So let me do that real quick. Hello everybody, I hope you're having a great Friday. Yay, it's Friday. I can't sing, but it's Friday. Hello. Hey Katie, welcome in. How are you? Alrighty, let me take these. Hello everybody. I'm a little nervous about my Sweetie Nails because it hasn't cleared customs yet, and I know it said that anything coming out of the States and processing through customs on the 29th or after, which today's the 29th. I am so scared. I'm gonna have to pay more on this one. And then I have to think, how much more is it gonna be? And is it really worth it? So I am a little scared of that. Actually, I'm very scared. Hopefully they would refund me if, oh man, if I lose out on that money, I'll be upset. Because if it's much more than that, I didn't save anything for the sale. Hi, welcome in. Aww. Did your cat wake up Bea too? Or Bea? My princess Bea. So yeah, I'm nervous about that order. I really am. I'm like, no, it had to fall on the 29th today. And the problem is it hasn't went, and this is what scares me, it hasn't went over from the Canadian, whatever their postal system is yet, to our USPS postal system. That's why I'm scared that I'm going to be charged more. But, oh, girl, I found another website. I'm going to message you because I don't remember exactly what it's called. Or if I forget, message me on Instagram and say, hey, tell me that Korean website. It's not the HEA or AE or whatever I sent you last time. It's a different one. And they sell a lot of the stuff that they sell on Sweetie Nail Supply. Okay, we're not doing this again. Emily, I'm trying to be patient with you, love. I'm not even sure how to say your name. Sometimes people are busy and stuff, so just let's not make people feel like they're forced to chat in my room, okay? And I know I talked to you about this the last 2 days. And I'm trying to be easy with you because I don't want to block you because I know you have friends in here. But just remember, respect this room. It's at the end of the day, this is my channel. You can run your channel how you want. This is how I run my channel, okay? Thank you. Yeah, I know my candy order was in custom. Ooh. Yeah, but the problem is that the tariffs go in effect today. It hasn't switched over from the Canadian, whatever postal system they use, to our postal system yet. That's why I'm scared. So anything on the 29th or after, we have to pay tariffs on that are coming outside of the country. So I might have to. We're on that cutoff, especially since it hasn't been. Hi, Blossom. Welcome in. How are you? I'm okay. Thank you for asking. I'm okay. Hi, Lillian. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why I'm a little nervous, because it hasn't went, technically, since it's still with the Canadian Postal Service, it's not in the US because it hasn't even went through customs yet. And it hasn't transferred to the USPS yet. And it's the cutoff day. Katie, she's my moderator. My only moderator. This color better not do the patchiness that I see it's going to be doing. But thank goodness that's not the order that has my UV lamp in it, because then I would be stressing out, because it's hard to get a Korean UV lamp and not many places have them, and they sell out of them quickly, so I would be stressing. So thankfully they don't have my nail lamp. So I mean, yeah, it would stink that I wouldn't get to try the Devoc, and who knows when they're opening back up for US. Oh, did you hear the news, KT? They're opening up a warehouse in the US, so we don't have to pay those extra prices. They don't know when it's going to be open, but they're working on it. Thank you. Yes, I did my own nails. I do all my nails. And then last night I did a family member's nails for press-ons. And once my glue comes in, I'm going to give them to her. I did TV Girl nails live. Is it TV Girl band? I don't know. She just gives me band covers to do. I don't even know the bands half the time. I did those live yesterday, and it kind of pushed me, which I like, because I've always had problems doing spirals, so I stopped trying to do them. But yesterday I conquered it and I was able to do it, and it came out cute. Yeah, I'm happy about that, getting a US warehouse. So yeah, they're not going to be closed forever for us. It's just a very temporary thing. Hold on. It's a temporary thing, thank goodness. But it might turn into, I'm not sure. They'll keep us, but they might not be able to do the warehouse until next year, but that's okay. I mean, it'll suck, but. Thank you guys for the likes and everything. You can call me Kay. It's KbugcrafterNails in here. Yeah, I don't know if I'm liking this second coat. What is it up with, like, there's gotta be something in the formula of the lighter colors that do this, because it only happens with lighter colors for me. And only certain brands. It's so annoying. Oh, there's a piece of dirt. Hold on, y'all. You find the same problem with, yeah, so it's not all brands, but it happens with a lot. So the funny thing is it doesn't happen with, like, well, at least the Korean brands that I've used so far. It just happens with the others. But it's been happening, it hasn't been happening with as many lighter colors, but recently it's been happening with a lot more lighter colors. Like, I'm so over it.
Yeah.
All right, sorry. Yeah, I hate it when it happens. It's got to be a formulation problem because it's happening across brands for me. It's not in just one brand. Teddy. So I don't. No, you weren't. So it was funny because I was doing a live and I was doing it like where he roams free for the unboxing of what my nail bestie sent me. And he comes and he puts his head in the camera and just starts howling at y'all like, okay, she's in my room now. I can start talking to y'all. Sometimes when I'm filming at night, he waits for me. It's my dog, y'all, I'm talking about. He's just turned 2. Anyway, he'll wait for me to go to bed, and he'll just stare at me with tired eyes like, would you hurry up and stop filming already? They were talking to me, Emily. So sometimes what you'll find, Emily, is sometimes people will talk in chat, but sometimes I know I've been guilty of this. Sometimes I forget the chat and I just talk to the content creator. So sometimes they're just talking to me. Yeah, you saw that. Yeah, he's a card. And then I was filming a short the other day, and it was in the hallway because I put like the lights dark so my camera light can flash, and because it does a better job of filming in the light. So then he comes and like stands right in the line of sight of the camera so he can be able to, you guys could be able to see him. He's so funny. Thank you guys for the likes. I appreciate it. Hi, Anna. Welcome in. How are you? Hi, welcome in. I'm not sure how you say your username, but welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. He's been like, Teddy, hi, is it Florence? Welcome in. Teddy's been in, again, that's my puppy. He's 2 years old. Well, he's not puppy anymore, but I call him my puppy still. He's been in a weird mood lately. He's been like waking me up in the middle of the night and like wanting me to move so he could get comfortable, like I've been sleeping there for so many hours, and for some reason I'm in his spot now. So he wants to wake me up and like move me over with all 50 something pounds of him. He is just, he's going through a weird stage right now. Don't come in, Bubba. Don't do it. Yeah, like I'm in his way. I've only been sleeping there for 4 hours, and now I'm in his way. And he'll try to move me, or he'll sleep right on top of me. He's been sleeping on my legs, my hip, everything. If you listen to the conversation, you would have known. And I like to have a good sense of humor. Nothing's wrong with that. Hi, Anna. Rebellious teen years, yeah, probably. Or toddler years. I don't know. Haven't figured it out yet. And he does like this toddler thing. So he'll sit up on like a couch or a bed or something, and he'll take his toys and he'll look at you, and you're not playing with him. So he'll take one of his favorite toys and he'll drop it on the floor. Then he looks at you and the toy until you get up to pick it up, and he'll just keep looking at you for so many minutes. You and the toy till you get up and pick it up. Like, that's like a baby thing. They like to drop things down and you pick it up and give it back to them. I'm not loving this color because of what I'm talking about with the lighter colors and the patchiness. It's not cool, man. Alrighty. I think this one's done. This one's right. There he goes. And he's been using a lot of, my dog is a husky poodle mix, so he's been using a lot of different like sounding voices lately to howl. It's so funny. And he loves howling, especially the butt crack of dawn. Everybody wake up. Teddy's awake. I might do, since there's like a color disturbance in the formula of this polish, I might do an ombre. Let's see. I bought a different press-on glue that should be here soon, so I might try to do press-ons if my nails start getting icky to at least, hopefully I don't have allergic reaction, knock on wood, but anyway, at least to my new nail lamp gets here, because I don't trust putting my hands in for a full cure anymore in there. They had like a 5% off my nail lamp already. I wonder if it's because of Labor Day or whatever. But then I was able to use a influencer code for extra 10% off. I don't know whose influencer code I used, but I used somebody's. So if you guys are new here, I've been having the hardest time in my whole journey of doing nails, getting a lamp to last longer, because what I didn't realize is that now that I've been doing nails, and as much as I do nails, there's a difference. There's a difference between using a UV nail lamp at home for like maybe once or twice a month for at-home manicures, and then using as much as I do to cure, because I do content creating. So that more puts me into using the nail lamp like a professional because of how many times a day I use it. So like a nail lamp that you would use for a couple of times a month for a manicure just won't do it for me anymore. I have literally been replacing, I can't even remember how many UV lamps I've been through in the last however long I've been doing nails. Hey, welcome in. Oh, and y'all, I put up a short today about, it was a compilation video of when I first started doing nails, so you guys can see how I first started. It was not good, and then the progress now, because I tell people literally just practice. That's what helped me, so I want to show that. All right, let me grab some. Actually, we can start with this yellow. This way I had to invest. Let me try. Yeah. Oh. Sometimes I would fly through lamps like every couple of weeks. It was bad. This one lasted me long, but it shouldn't have because it's already been giving out for a while. But I haven't even had this one. I think I got this one in either, it was anywhere from March to like May. So you'd think that it would last a little bit longer. And it wasn't the cheapest one, but it wasn't the most expensive one. It was only like 50 something dollars, and then I had like a coupon, so it brought it down to like 40 something. So to me, that's not the cheapest one. The cheapest ones are, they can go for a lot less. So I was shocked. And it's one of the Melody Susie ones, and everyone, well, a lot of people that I know recommend Melody Susie lamps. I do not, however. Hi, welcome in everyone. Thank you guys for all the likes. I appreciate it. And happy Friday to one and all. Yeah, so I'm hoping the one that I ordered will last me, I'm hoping at least a year, but I'm actually hoping for more than a year, because it wasn't the cheapest one, but it wasn't the most expensive one, but still it wasn't cheap. Sorry for Teddy in the background, y'all. I do too. You know what's so funny is I just bought this drill a month or two ago, and it's already started stopping on me. Like I can't adjust the RPMs. I don't know if a piece of dust got in the in the grinding system of turning that turn, but it was unbelievable. And it wasn't the cheapest drill either. Again, wasn't the most expensive, but I think I paid like $30 or $40. I would have loved to get a little bit more than 2 months out of it, but for nails, So now I've been researching drills. That's my next investment. And I have a mic coming, and it's supposed to, the research that I have is like a little mic for my filming, but it'll like button to my shirt or something, or magnet, I don't know. And it's supposed to hopefully cut down the noise around me, so that would be awesome. See how that works. Little by little, I'm updating things around here. Little by little. But yeah, I haven't found a e-file drill that I want to invest in yet. I don't know. I was thinking about price, but it just seems so expensive. And I don't know if it's worth the hype, because the reviews that I see sometimes, they quit on them easily. So I don't know. I'll have to do better research. I might just find a Korean brand again. Who knows? If my lamp works out. Oh, I don't like that. Hold up. But yeah, that's the next thing I need to invest in. And then after that, I don't know if you have one, Casey, but I need to get one of those, I don't know what they're properly called, but you know what I'm talking about probably. It's like either square or round, and you can do, when you file off right on top of it, and it like supposed to suction in the dust so it doesn't fly around your room. That I need to get to. I don't have one of those. Hi, Erica. Welcome in. Thank you. I do all my own nails. Either a dust collector or a extractor. Oh, okay. Those things are so expensive. I don't know why. I saw Melody Susie had one, but after having the experience that I have had with the lamp and some of her other stuff, I said, you know what? No. I'll save my money, because I'll probably just have to replace it in a week or so. Which ones? These or these? Either one, I don't know. I just go with the flow. I don't have an inspiration pick. It's all in my head, and as I come up with it, so it's hard for me to explain to you guys. I see lines, I see dots, I see curves, and it doesn't explain it right, and I apologize, but it's just not a thing. All right. No, you don't have to be sorry. It's okay. You're new here. So, I see a lot of designs in my head, and that's why it's hard for me to, I'm a very creative person. That's why it's hard for me to say, oh, it's this design, because I don't go off, and I get it. A lot of people go off inspiration pictures, but I don't. I'm not one of those people. But don't be sorry. Again, Emily, she's talking to me. Let's just do this. Because I'm not doing this today. Oh, you have one? Which one do you have? What company did you get it from? Hi, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oops. Hi, welcome in. Alrighty. Which one do you have, KT? Hi, welcome in. I'm not sure what you're saying. Thank you guys for all the likes and everything. Welcome in. Yeah, again, I'm not sure what you're saying. I'm sorry. When they first came out, I don't know. You don't like it? Because it's... Oh, are they all loud? Yeah, that would stink for me, especially with filming. I wonder if there's a quiet one. I don't like that. All right. Let's erase that. I'll get it eventually. Not typically. There are ones that whisper quiet and they don't make much noise. Oh, that's good. As long as they're effective, that's good. I kind of like it like that. I'll leave that like that and then go around. Let's cure it real quick before I mess it up. So basically with this set, I'm just like practicing my line art more than anything. And then I have something I see. Any melodies? Yeah, I am not shocked by that. The lamp that I have isn't the greatest from her. Thank you guys for all the likes. I appreciate it. Happy Friday to everybody. Does anyone do nails here? Even if you're just like a nail enthusiast like myself, that counts. The nail drill that I have is actually, I think it's called or pronounced Savvyland, or I might be saying it wrong. That one went downhill like after a week or two of me owning it. Now it only stays at 1 RPM. Cannot, it's like locked in. I cannot switch it. And that stinks. When I do line work, for some reason, I like to use liner gel better because regular gel sometimes just like falls all over the place. And with my shaky hands, it feels like it's easier to control. All right, let me cure that before you go on. So I don't want to mess it up. I don't like that one. I like how the other one came out better. I do a lot of racing around here. Uh-oh. Thank you guys. If you decide to subscribe, I am now close to pushing 3K, so I appreciate it. But I understand nails is not everyone's cup of tea, and that's okay. No pressure. But if you do subscribe, thank you and welcome. And let me know if you do nails. I love talking nails. Give me 1 minute, y'all. Oops, I always do this. I always hit the wrong comment when I block someone or something. I feel so bad. Hi, Humble. Welcome in. How are you? The hardest thing for me sometimes is knowing and coming to terms that I want all of these little swirls I do to look like this, but I can't. I'm not a printer, so they're kind of like different. Okay. Good morning to you then. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Happy Friday to everybody. Thank you guys for all the likes. I appreciate it. Definitely does help out. And if anyone's new here, welcome. Thank you for being here, and thank you to everyone that's here too. Soy colombiano. No sé todo de tu dice. Yo only habla en entiende, pero no puede, como se dice, read en español. Bueno, pero gracias. I'm not ready for Monday. It's a holiday and we're already had a ton of people. Oh no, I'm sorry. Oh, I hope Monday's not too rough on you. And then sometimes with holidays, you'll have people call in too. Wonder if I have a yellow liner. Yes, we had 3 people calling sick yesterday. Yeah, it's always around holiday times. People want to get their extra day or extra days for the weekend in because they feel like they should have longer, or however, or you know, they party a little too hard or whatever have you. It always happens. This one might be yellow. I should use this one. Let me see. I'll probably have to mix it a little bit. No, it's not too bad. Yeah, I could use this one instead. It almost matches to a T. That's funny. I don't like that one. Let me erase it real quick. Hi, Alexis. Welcome in. How are you? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Starting to do nails myself. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for subscribing and welcome. I'm self-taught and I've only been doing nails for a little over a year, so I'm a beginner too. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. I fail a lot though. And I don't say that to get you guys to say, oh, but it looks good. I say that because it's okay. And I just gotta practice a lot. And we all start from the beginning. Hold on, you. Sorry, y'all. I can't believe October 13th will be 3 years for me of doing nails. Oh my goodness, congratulations and happy nail anniversary to you, darling. That's so awesome. And you do a great job too. Time seriously does, doesn't it? And we met on TikTok last year when I first started doing nails and doing my lives. I didn't realize your 3rd year anniversary is coming up. Okay, no worries, Simple. Hope you have a great weekend. Oh, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Are you going to do a video? That would be so cool. You can tag me if you do. I would love to see it. Yes, Mr. Teddy. Oh, that would be awesome. I can't wait to see it. You'll see, you'll be amazed with how much you've improved from that. Yeah, that's what I do sometimes. That's why I keep mine in the dreaded plastic bag. Alrighty. I have some aqua nails. I have been trying to do aqua nails because you are my nail bestie. My nail bestie does aqua nails and they're so cool. And then, you know, Alicia, the nail doctor, and then Nails by Dev does such cool things with aqua nails. I can't get it down. It's probably the materials I'm using or something. Guys, my backing always of the tank always pops off. Trying to think where I went to. Do you? Is it good? Now, does she have the liquid for the tank, or is it just the liquid for inside the tank that she sells? It has helped tremendously. Yeah, my nail bestie uses her kit too. She likes it. Yeah. Thank you, Jackie. Welcome in. Yeah, you just have to start from the beginning. That's what I did over a year ago. I just posted my shorts from when I first started, so you guys can see how bad I was then. It's just a lot of practice. You'll get there in no time. The kit has everything you need, but the inserts and tips. Okay, so it doesn't have, you know, like on the back, does it have like the polygel or whatever you need to put to enclose the tank with? I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. I don't know the proper terminology for it. I'll have to get it one day. It'll go on my list to get. Oh, awesome. Okay. Yeah, because I think whatever polygel or whatever I use is just the wrong, because it keeps giving out, or I'm doing the technique wrong or something. Because that's one of those things that I practice away from the camera, because I fail miserably at it, but I just keep trying. Just got a message from Kira Sky. They must be having some kind of sale or something. Okay, no worries, Humble. Have a great day. I'll probably be getting off in a few myself. Hi, Annie. Welcome in. Yeah, Casey, that'll definitely go on my list to get next time. I mean, to get one of these days. I don't like that one. Let's take that one off. Yeah, no worries. Don't ever feel like you have to. I put my lives up for people that do want to rewatch them. After I'm done, they can rewatch them in their convenience. But if you don't have time or if you don't feel up to it, definitely no pressure. I'm not one to like pressure you guys to say, hey, subscribe, like, do this. Yeah, just do whatever you want. I'm good with it. I just appreciate you being here. What brand of gel paints do you use? I use every single brand in the book, probably. So you would have to be a little bit more specific. But just because I paint press-ons with them doesn't mean that I recommend what I use. I'm just trying to use things up because I do have allergies and stuff. And then I'm starting to buy a little bit more cleaner. So I buy from like places like Zillaboo, Sweetie Nail Supply, where they have Korean and clean stuff. Bye, Humble. Have a great day. Trying to think of what I want to do. I've been struggling with art using just polish. Yeah, polish is a lot harder to work with for some. Some people love it and swear by it. For me, it's hard to work with. Gel is easier, but there's a lot of things that go into gel, and I'm not saying this because I want to scare you, but just make sure you do your research. I'm not a professional, so I'm not like the best source of knowledge for all this stuff, but make sure you're buying a good big UV lamp. Do not use like these little flash cure goosenecks to cure your actual nails and stuff, and make sure you do your research about the companies that you buy from. And I personally would say stay away from buying from places like Temu, Amazon, TikTok Shop, and Shein. And look at the SDS sheets of the polishes that you're buying from, or gel polish, sorry. Yeah, there's a lot of brands, and not only is there a lot of brands, if you're diving into gel, there's a lot of different gel categories. Off the top of my head, there's putty gel, there's canvas gel, there's art gel, there's liner gel, there's poly gel, builder gel, um, builder in a bottle, I think I said rubber base. And there's a bunch of other, there's jelly gel, syrup gel, regular gels, flash gel. There's so many different ones. Yeah, just because you have a big UV lamp doesn't mean that it's good. So make sure that the wattage on it is good and it's fully curing and it's from a reputable brand and that cures all the gel brands that you buy from. Believe me, I've learned from experience. Oh, I don't like that. Hold on. Yeah, so I buy from I use a lot of different brands, but just because I'm painting it on the, again, on the press-ons doesn't mean that I recommend. I'm just trying to use up. And some of the stuff my nail besties sent me, or a lot of stuff I should say. But I definitely recommend buying from places like right now, since Sweetie, I don't know if you're in the US, I'm not asking where you are, but they're going to open up selling to the US again, but not right now. So Zillaboo is a good one. And there's another one that I'm checking out, and I'll let you guys know what I think of it. But if you're just starting out, I would suggest starting out small because you don't know if you'll like it or stay with it. And that's a lot of money to invest, you know. Even if you do it on a budget and sales like I do. You're welcome. But I personally, from experience, I would stay away from like Beetles and Born Pretty. And I know they're budget friendly and stuff, but a lot of people now are getting a lot of allergies and stuff. So that's why I say do your homework. And just because it, like, you know, there will be a box full of things and they'll have all those gel polishes maybe for 10 or 20 bucks. Ooh, that sounds good. And you can start off like that because it has all the colors. There's a reason why it's so cheap. Allegedly. And believe me, at first I started off buying from Amazon and Temu and stuff, and I wish I wouldn't have. Has all her big girl teeth. Oh, that's awesome. When will she be a year? She's such a pretty German Shepherd, too. Yeah. So the brand that's a little bit more affordable, the only problem is if you're in the US right now, because of tariffs, they're going to be opening up a warehouse in the US, so they're not having to upcharge us, is a Korean brand, and it's pretty clean. Not saying that you couldn't have allergies to it, because you could, everyone's different, is Doi, but right now it's hard to get if you're in the US. Because you can only, it's exclusive just to Sweeties. And I usually direct people there because Sweeties is, even though they have Korean brands, I find them to be a lot more affordable than Zillaboo. But unfortunately, that's what we have to deal with right now. And Silaboo does have a lot of clean products too. It's just, you know, do your research and check in their ingredients and all that stuff. But I wish I had smell where you guys could smell it, because this one is a Korean brand and it smells like mint and green tea and so clean. Like it smells like no byproducts of chemicals or anything else that other gel or regular polish smells like. And it's just such a welcome. And it's syrup gel, so it's different than regular gel, but they do have regular gel too, and Korean gels. I just say the Korean gels, there's nothing that really compares to it. And it's just, I don't know, they have a beautiful formula and stuff is just really good in most of them. There's another company, I forgot the name of it, but I want to check it out. They also sell Korean and they do ship to the U.S. Or they have a warehouse in the U.S., so I want to check them out. Yes, and Nikki, that's the exact same thing my family and friends and my loved ones say when I paint my nails with those kind of gels. They're like, what is that smell? It's awful. But then when I use the Korean gels, they'll come in and it's like, ooh, what's that good smell? Are you making something with mint? No, that's the Korean gels. Now, not all the Korean gels smell like that, but there are some. In my experience, I haven't tried them all yet, but the doi, some of the doi, not all of the dois smell like that. And then some of the F gels also smell like that. Like mint and green tea and that just makes you, or at least it makes me wonder what kind of chemicals are in there, you know, that makes it smell so awful. Like the doi one, if I could get a perfume that smells that good, I would be so excited. Because it just smells that good. Exactly. Exactly. You know, it's just like makeup. I like makeup, but I know I can't go completely clean with it, but as clean as I can go with it, that's what I want to do. And yeah, I know people always cringe when I say Korean because they know that's a little more on the pricier side, but I mean, in the long run, I wish you guys would see what I'm seeing on TikTok and my FYP page. All the allergies people are having to companies like Model Ones and Beetles and all those other ones. It's awful. It's awful. And to see some of these people's fingers and hands is bad. What the heck got on here? Hold on, y'all. There's this girl that I just found, I think last week when I start having another allergy to nail stuff. I think her name is Irene Helen or something like that. I might be saying it wrong. She's on YouTube, and she's just been like a great, I think she's a nail tech, but don't quote me. She's been like a great wealth of knowledge for this kind of stuff. Now, she hasn't tried Korean yet, but she tries, I think, is it Light Sense or something? They're supposed to be more clean, and some other brands, but she's just like a wealth of knowledge. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna put some isopropyl in my dampening dish. And of course, it's like spilling everywhere. I'll have to break out my watercolor nail art stuff that my nail bestie sent me. Those are really fun to work with. And they're like either watercolor activated or activated by isopropyl. And it looks like watercolor on nails. It's so cool. Oopsie daisy. I've done some flowers with the watercolors for nail art. And it looked like a watercolor painting. It was really cool. All right, y'all, I am gonna take a break. I can't continue to sit here right now. But thank y'all for being here. I do go live regularly, and I also post videos and shorts. So there's always something to watch or see on my channel. So if you guys have subscribed, thank you so much and welcome. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for liking. Thank you for commenting. And also thank you to the silent watchers, because you guys help out too. And until the next one, I'll see you guys. Have a great day and great Friday. Bye. You too. Have a great day.